So
yes, you take care of it.
Thank you.
And come a little bit higher. That's it. Tell me please about your knees. You had are much better today.
A lot better than yesterday.
Did you have an injury?
Yes, yes, I tore a ligament in my knee in the wintertime.
Huh?
I tore a
ligament?
in my knee
Meniscus. A long time ago?
in the end of January.
Ah, this year.
Yes.
And the other one?
They both had, the other ligament didn't tear, but it was also injured.
Injured.
So yesterday they were both hurting a little bit, but today they feel much better.
Have you always had weak knees, sensitive?
I've never had any padding on my knees. You know, there's a natural cushion behind the patella. I've never had anything there. You can feel it. It's just bone. There's nothing to kneel on except bone on bone. So it's always been very uncomfortable.
Always uncomfortable to kneel.
Yeah, so I could kneel before. I could bend to kneel, but I always used padding.
Mm-hmm. So there is something in it.
I suppose. I never thought much about it. Probably.
Probably. Lie on your stomach.
Okay.
Okay. So.
And this hip going into bad shape because of that meniscus. Like you say, the whole system goes out.
Sure. And the knee is better today because the back is better organized. Moshe used to say you never can heal knees, but you can make them function better. He knows it because he had trouble with his knees all these years. But the better your back will be, the better you can use your knees. And maybe let's connect a little bit with what we did yesterday. Organizing ourselves just to stand on one side. It's not to stand on the leg, but the whole side is organized so that the leg can support you. And yesterday we started with the chest. And we started with the upper part, and then with Jackie I gave her some information. Now I start from the foot, but it doesn't mean that I'm working with the leg. I'm still concerned, it's still going, the message will go there into her back. Miles, can you take it from here so that you can you see through the camera the left shoulder blade now and the right shoulder blade? Because I did some work here. Huh? I need my glasses. I'm nearsighted. Can you see it? From here, for example, I see that the right shoulder blade gets lower and lower. Can you see it from there, from this side? Huh? From this side, you can't see it. Huh? From this side. And it's getting lower and lower.
Looks lower.
It is.
Watch where Gaby's eyes look.
But maybe you can't see it from this side, I don't know. Because from the way where I am sitting, it's so clear. If you go lower, it's so clear that maybe you just come over because it's interesting to look at it. Can you see? Bend a little bit, stand lower, and you can see that. So is it a foot lesson or is it a back lesson? Or is it a beginner's lesson or is it an advanced lesson? Uh-huh. Is it changing? It is. Maybe I'll take another chair over there, another stool. Doesn't matter. Huh? This one. Wibbly wobbly. Not bad. Change quickly, isn't it? Will you please lift your head and let it down? Do you have to tighten your buttocks, your gluteus, to lift your head? And come back. Can you feel the difference? You can put your left hand behind near your head. Jackie, something, maybe this will give you something to think, because each time you do something, your gluteus fires. Lift your head again. That's it. Isn't it like a baby that lifts his head the first time? And turn your head. Turn your head the other way, to the left, and again lift your head. And again lift your head. And again lift your head. That's it. Now, lift your head and lift your right hip. Lift your right hip only, or lift your right hip. Not the knee, the right hip. That's it. And come down. And lift your right hip. That's it. Whoop. And come down. And now lift your left hip. Beautiful. And lift your right hip. And lift your left hip. That's it. And now lift both hips. Lift your pelvis. And come down. And again lift your pelvis. That's it. And now think that this will touch this. That's it. And come down. And again, think that you want to touch your heel with your tush. And turn your head, rest a little bit. Did you feel how much you bend your knees? Can you see that you can bend them?
Yeah. This muscle is going into spasm.
Rest a little bit. Sure. Can you put the roller here underneath her knees? Thank you. And you know why it's going on spasm? Because you don't know to control. It's like Jackie's gluteus is firing. Because do you need it to lift the pelvis? On the contrary, in a usual way, when lifting the pelvis, it should let go. But with you, it goes on spasm because it doesn't know what to do.
We'll tell it.
You're also a PT, Sara?
No. I'm innocent.
She's a nurse.
So you know that it's in your head.
Jackie's tush, but it's in my head. It's in Jackie's tush, but it's in my head.
Jackie's tush in your head. Is there a difference between the legs? And now lift your tush. Is it easier? And come down. Now lift your tush and your head. That's it. And turn. But when you come down, do you have to tighten your buttocks? Did you feel that you closed them? You have to learn to let go. That's it. You want to lose a coin all the time. That's it. Oh. That's it. Can you feel where your right foot is now? This is your right foot and this is your left tush. Right foot, left tush, and tush, heel, tush, heel, tush, tush, heel, tush, heel. You come maybe and so that we can show her where the tush is and where the heel is. That's it. Wait, no, don't. That's it. Now. You just did too much. And then that's it. That's it. And that's it. And there. And this is it. And this is it. Can you see what you are doing? And it's easy and it's pleasant. And just lift your tush, that's all. And lift your head. That's it. That's nice. And don't close your tush. Enough. Can you feel this is much softer? And usually with bad knees, the hamstrings, you contract the hamstrings. Look here. And this is connected with your back and with your chest. Can you feel your chest now?
Yeah.
That's it. And turn your head the other way. And again lift your head. And turn it. It's different now. And lift it. And turn it. It's nice. And you see when you lift, you leave this free and these are free. That's it. Easy to bend your knees now? Don't think that you want to bring your heels to the tush. You just lift your tush, that's all. Lift your, that's it. And then your heels come by themselves. Can you feel it? That's enough. Maybe in a day or two it will be completely easy, but we cannot afford to do too much change. That's it. Can you feel how free your hip is now? And this hip, don't help me. This hip and this, that's it. That's it. That's it. And your hip is connected with your back. Now lift your belly so that I can take this out. And now slowly come over here and sit up. Oh. Expecting the pain. And come, sit over there because this. And you can do this, and you can do this, and you can be small, and you can be tall, and small. I want a copy of this lesson, of the video. Can you feel it? Turning your head goes down to your pelvis. And come forward. That's it. And turn around and walk backwards. Can you feel the softness in your knees?
Yes.
You can see it. Because you have learned to loosen. It's not me, I didn't do it for you. You have learned not to tighten your tush and not to tighten your hamstrings, because doing this, it's tightening also the hamstrings.
Right.
Right. It's flexion, it's extension, what do we do? Abduction, adduction, pronation, supination.
Oh, you know all the words.
I know the words, but I don't use them. That's it, and now walk forward. Can you feel your right hand still is alert? Maybe you can leave your right hand was, now, while you walk, just think of your right hand. And this. And now walk. Leave it. That's it. I have to see what's here. This. Just walk. Walk backwards now. And turn around and walk backwards. And now walk forwards. Thank you. I don't ask you how you feel, because in about an hour or two, or in the afternoon, it will be again different. because you have learned something. And if you pay attention to what you have learned, your knees will improve in a few days. They will heal, they will be able to heal, and then maybe in a week or two you will be able even to stand and sit on your heels. I don't know, but it's something that is changing now. There still is something that did you pay attention to her hands? There is something with her hands, there is some fear, there is something inside, and it's nature. Maybe, but I don't want to insist now. Maybe at a later stage when you will become aware of your hands. I tried and it's still there. It's something inside you. And it's a little bit better when you walk backwards. Did you see it? Yes. The hands. And when you walk forwards, it's like the hands are there, ready to jump for aid, to help, for help. But don't pay attention to it now. Just pay attention to what you have learned. Again, too many messages in one session you cannot do. It has to come step by step. Yes, Jackie?
Should we see if her hands change if she has her glasses on? Because Sarah's pretty dependent upon her glasses. So she may feel more...
Maybe put your glasses on. Give her glasses. Let's see. You are right. Thank you. Yeah, it's better.
It's 90, like, right now, I would say it's like 98% better, but I know there's still a little margin yet, or...
Yeah.
And...
Leave it now, you see? Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the afternoon. We'll look at her. You'll be back.
To be continued.
Huh? To be continued.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Do you want to experiment a little bit with this? Because maybe we can see. Can we see the video? Mm-hmm. And we'll discuss it a little bit more, what I did with Sara. And then you'll practice a little bit parts of what we've been doing. Because again, we'll see it in the video. I think that Sara already got function integration lesson for her knees. And there had been some work done on her knees. So I didn't even touch her knees this time. And again, we'll look at the video and we'll discuss it.